Well, hello, Scorpio gang. This reading is for you if you have Scorpio in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placement, and you are curious about the energies and the dynamic between you and someone from the past, okay? So with that being said, we will read for their energy, your energy, and what to expect going forward out of this situation, okay? If you want to delve into specifics about your situation, okay, you can certainly see how to do that in the description box below this video, okay? There is information there about personal readings and how to book those with me, and you will see that those are pretty affordable, okay? And of course, if you have not done so, subscribe to my channel and make sure that you hit your notifications to where you get the notifications bell to where you get all of the notifications whenever I upload readings and other content, okay? And so, of course, y'all, the likes and comments mean the world. And they help me on YouTube. So I greatly appreciate all of you who have done that and continue to do so. Thank you for that more and more again. Okay? So with that being said, and without further ado, let's get to the reading, Scorpio gang. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The energies around you and your ex and that whole dynamic. Let's get an energetic snapshot and a vibe check, Scorpio gang. Here we go. All right. Your person may be at a distance, okay? You could be dealing with a Pisces. You also have water and air and fire, water and earth. And you have Capricorn energy for what it's worth. But with that being said, let's get started, Scorpio gang. All right. Now, let's talk about this thing. All right. You know, I think I'm going to look at their energy, your energy real quick, and then their energy. Okay. All right. So let's get a check on your energy first. That's where we're going to go from here. I think in your mind, I think you feel as though there are some things that are yet to come out on this whole situation, okay? Secrets, okay? Maybe you feel uncertain, and maybe you feel like this person has fluctuating emotions, that they're back and forth energy, okay? And because of that, and you may feel like your person is immature, Page of Cups reversed, okay? Maybe children in the mix as well. You know, sometimes that happens when we see a page peek out. But at any rate, you feel as though your person very well is not moving forward in this thing. And as a result, I think you're kind of hesitant about stepping up too. Okay. I think you're kind of, you know, really weighing your options here. I mean, I'm just getting that. I'm looking at the moon and I'm seeing uncertainty and, you know, fluctuating back and forth. And I think you're on the fence. And I don't see on the fence over here per se, but I see some other stuff, other places. And we'll get to that in a minute. But that, you know, I'm reading obviously for more than one Scorpio, so this can have a number of different storylines. But let's move over to their energy real quick, Scorpio gang. All right. You know, in their mind, there's the Ten of Wands reversed, Six of Swords reversed, and Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, Six of Swords can certainly speak to distance, change of address, can speak to energetic at distance sometimes. Okay, but this person is real hung up on something here in the past, and honestly, I feel like they're blaming you. They're not real happy with how things went. Okay, Seven of Swords here, and really just not worked through some things. Okay, I think they're in victim blame game, and I'm not saying this, I'm saying I think they feel this way about you. Big difference, okay? This is their perception of you. They think you are the one that did everything wrong. Boom, okay? And, you know, back over here, I said there may be some things that are not known by you, okay? Or weren't, okay? This is our timeline, and I don't know where you are on this thing, but for the majority of you, you're still kind of feeling uncertain, and you're feeling kind of a whole energy of like uncertainty and shifting sands in this. That's what I get all day long from this thing. Definitely immaturity, and you probably feel that your person is emotionally closed off. And I think you're right in that for sure. And I also think you're right about the secrets, and we're going to get to that in a minute. But one thing you may or may not know is that they are blaming you for this whole debacle. They did, in their mind, and I'm not saying this is true, but they think they did nothing wrong, Scorpio. Just telling you. Okay, so let's move along in this thing. Probable outcome. Two of Pentacles reversed, Five of Swords in the upright, Devil reversed, okay? you know, some of the devil reverse can mean, you know, a number of different things. I know what it means here because of the cards that it's come out with, okay? So let's just talk about this big fat secret that you know, or secrets, okay? Five of Swords is deception all day long. So your intuition is right. There are more things to come out or came out later, okay? Depending on where you are in things, okay? Two of Pentacles. You really are feeling like you need to gather more information before you move forward. And you would be correct in that, okay? Your intuition is spot on all the way, okay? I think intuitively you knew that there was some deception going on or something. You might not have known what, but your intuition told you, don't believe everything you see and everything you hear. And your intuition also told you to wait and gather more information. And that's exactly the probable outcome here, okay? And you would be right because this person is indeed in need of shadow work still, okay? And has not worked through their stuff. Now, I don't know if you have or not. You know, I don't see one way or the other in that thing. But I kind of think that perhaps you have started doing some energy work because, as I said, intuitively, you were starting to see that you didn't see some things, which is great, okay? So that tells me, Scorpio, that you have started your journey of working through this stuff. And I don't know where you are in your healing process, but kudos to you because intuitively you knew that there was more to the story and that you needed to gather more information. And you refused to make a decision on this thing until you found out more. Boom. My Scorpios are starting to vibe. I like it for you. So, at the end of the day, you know, I don't think your person is viable, but if you're not already viable yourself and relationship ready, you have stepped on the path to peace, if this is your story, okay? And I really think for the majority of you, it is. So, with that being said, here's what I want to do now, Scorpio. We've kind of given you a picture of your ex, and, you know, have they changed? Probably not, okay? We saw that, okay? But given that, and given that you're kind of on your way and doing better yourself, okay, and I don't know where you are as far as patching up your heart goes. You could be, you know, anywhere on that timeline, but if you just started, okay, and sometimes just the knowledge that you need to do it is actually the first step. That's the hardest step, is just admitting I need to stop, take a break from dating, and get myself right, okay? That is a huge step. Just realizing it. It is really tough to even admit to yourself sometimes. And I have walked the path that we just spoke of, so I understand. And everything that I talk about, the reason I know this stuff, excuse me, is because I have been there, okay? With that being said, Scorpio gang, let's get a vibe check on, on you real quick, and then we'll see what you may have coming in, okay? Vibe check. Well, you are vibing. You are vibing. Okay. Still not ready to take a step of faith as far as making any commitments with anybody, but definitely started a new way of life. This is what this card is about, Queen of Pentacles. You are stepping into your power and seeing your value, maturing energetically. Boom, I love it. You're on a good path, Scorpio. This is beautiful, okay? So, you know, again, this is a timeline, okay? But you took a step. That's what this is. And it's a huge, big step when it's this Ace of Wands, okay? You took a step. Kudos for you, okay? You're on the path and you're seeing your value. You're like, I am worth more than this, okay? I deserve more than to be lied to or things not being represented to me in the appropriate way. You know, the majority of you are not ready yet, and that's okay for commit. That's okay, all right? Better to take a break from dating and, you know, get yourself right, get these things worked out and work through. We talk about it a lot in my shadow work playlist. If you need help, go to the top of my channel. When you flip over to my channel, okay, and go to the top of, you know, your phone, because most of you are watching this on your phone, scroll over to playlist and go down to shadow work, and this will help you some, okay? And, you know, I could talk about shadow work forever. It is a vast, vast subject. Far too much to cover here, but that playlist is meant to get you started, okay? And help you understand, because it feels you know, the first time I did shadow work, I didn't even know it was shadow work. It just really is an unusual thing. It can be unsettling and downright scary at times, particularly if you don't know what's going on. And I didn't at the time that I first started. But then after I started research, I'm like, oh, I am not alone. Okay, that's how it feels to heal. Okay, well, it's tough, but I'm not alone. And this lets me know that at least this is normal. And there is light at the end of the tunnel. And I promise you there is. Shadow work ain't for sissies, but neither is being stuck, right? All right. So with that being said, Scorpio gang, let's look at what you might need to look out for. This is to help you to know what's coming in. I call this part the good, the bad, and the ugly. And in your future, okay? And what you need to look out for as far as, you know, romantic options when you are ready, okay? When you are ready, Scorpio gang. All right, romantic options. Here we go. All right, let's take a look. All right, so all of this is really to help you, you know, combined with your intuitive nudges, which are clearly working as we found out earlier. Okay. All right, so let's talk about this thing. Okay, so there is some heads up in this thing, okay? Beware of codependent, clingy energy, okay? And commitment phobes, okay? This could be all, you know, it probably is two different things, okay? You're going to have one that's probably going to try to rush you to make a commitment too fast, and you're going to intuitively realize that this is not, you know, healthy, that something is wrong with this picture. Going to be overly clingy and really tell you what you want to hear and people please you versus, what am I trying to say? Versus just be who they are. Okay, they're going to try to be who you want to find. Okay, so intuitive nudge should get you started along with this heads up from your friendly redheaded tarot reader. Okay, so also beware of commitment phobes. That's another thing, okay? This can speak to commitment phobe as well, somebody who's really up in their head. And again, just not work through their stuff, okay? And both of those things can speak to somebody not working through their stuff. I don't know how many options, but probably two, because we've got two kind of conflicting energies here. Or it could be somebody kind of on the fence. Sometimes they're clingy, sometimes not. So could all manifest in one person, okay? And honestly, that is deceptive because they may not be upfront about the fact that they've not worked through something from their past, okay? And honestly, they're probably fooling themselves and deceiving themselves as much as they are anyone else. And that's the sad part. Now, let's talk about this thing. There is another one who is going to be exciting, who is going to have worked through any anger and bitterness, okay? Knight of Wands in reverse, because that is, when it comes up in the upright, it's a lot of anger issues and, you know, easily provoked. This person is going to be very patient, okay? It is going to be exciting too. Very well could be a strong soul connection coming in. This may be the same person or different options, but heads up, the strong soul connections are the ones you need to be energetically ready for and stay on top of your energy and do not neglect it. Heart's True Home. This is the Knight in Shining Armor of the tarot deck coming in, okay? So, that one, and this may all be characteristics of this person, okay? This person is going to be pretty patient, easygoing, you know, not much rattles their cage, okay? That's the energies that are probably going to be around this person. But it's going to be an intense connection with a lot of excitement. That goes right along with strong soul connection, intense, you know, heart's true home kind of energy. This person is ready to settle down too. The Knight of Cups is ready to settle down. Heart's true home. It's the energy of, you know, I've dated a lot of people, but I've never met anybody like you, but boom, you're exactly perfect for me. You were exactly what I was looking for all along, okay? So, you know, I do like that one a lot for you, Scorpio gang. Let's get you some Moonology after we heard about that Knight in Shining Armor, right? Let's get you some Moonology, Scorpio gang. All right, step out of your comfort zone. There you go. Maybe romantic options that you hadn't otherwise considered. And the comfort zone in any area of life is stagnation. Getting out of the comfort zone where you're not comfortable, that's where you have opportunities to learn and grow. Challenge yourself every day. That's what it's about, right? I have a meme that says, I'm so far out of my comfort zone, it would, something about it would blow your mind. I love it. It's perfect, okay? Work through your fears, okay? Scorpio energy. You will manifest what you fear if you are just not careful, okay? And the answer, I love this one because, you know, okay, you know I'm a Gemini, right? The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Maybe I helped you today. I hope so. I like it when that card comes up. It makes me feel like maybe, just maybe, I said something that was helpful to some of you guys. And with that being said, let's get a quote for you guys. And of course, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel, hit me up for a personal reading, and of course, like and comment on this video, okay? The wolf inside you is meant for greater things than howling over lost love. But I think most of you have realized that, Scorpio, based on the reading we just saw, okay? It's a common misconception that the shadow is home to the worst parts of ourselves, but this is actually not true. The shadow is actually home to the rejected part of ourselves, what we thought was unacceptable, right? And for this reason, the shadow many times is full of untapped potential and creativity. It's all about finding it and embracing it. Boom. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys bless me every day. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. It means the world. All right. You guys be blessed and take care of yourself. Okay.